Hi YouTube, and this is JTrain997 back with another G.I. Joe The Rise of Cobra review, and this time it's going to be my Desert Viper from the Desert Battle. Now, of course, this is, once again, as I've said before, Wave 5, the last wave to be called Rise of Cobra before it switches to Pursuit of Cobra, and of course, everyone gets an environment now. Every figure has an environment. And this is my Desert Battle Viper. Now, the Desert Viper has a surprising amount of blades. He's got a staff, a repackaged Snake Eyes sword, which is one we haven't gotten so far in this line, which actually makes me happy because I'm just going to pull that out and stick it with another Snake Eyes. The Dreadnought, the reimagined Dreadnought gun that Zartan came with originally. Two hatchets, his goggles, Mars pistol, a machete, his backpack, and his base. So quite a few accessories with this guy, so much that I actually went out and picked up 2 of these bad boys. Of course, always looking to beef up my Cobra army. And with all the accessories they come with, I always take them out, put them in my loose bin part. If a guy ever comes out and needs some parts, I always grab some out of there. Of course, the redesigned back, Hawk's little spiel down here. The Desert Viper's file card says, parts of the Cobra Troopers Army, Desert Vipers are enhanced with nanomite technology to thrive in desert regions. Able to survive extreme heat, sandstorms, and waterless conditions, they use smart code rapid projectile nullifiers launchers to battle the G.I. Joe team. Preferred weapon, Mars Industries D57A Extreme Environment Tactical Rifle. So, these bad boys both look awesome. Let's pull them out of packaging. And here the Desert Vipers are out of packaging. Something I didn't know you can do, as you'll see on both the sides, is the staff actually can be stored in the backpack, although this one seems to be coming out. It's just a little clip, much like the axe on the, or antenna, whatever it was on the Elite Viper, which this looks like it's using the base mold of. Now, the goggles on their heads is, let's get a zoom in there. You can see his is over his eyes, and that guy just kind of has them resting on his head. They were actually kind of a pain to get over their eyes. Obviously it can be done, but it takes a lot of doing. Let's pull their backpacks off. I don't know if I'm going to keep them with the staff in their backpack. I'm not too crazy about that look, but it's the standard backpack, of course. Of course, let's pop this in his hand really quick. It's not a straight up reissue of the Neo Viper staff. At least it's got another coat of paint at the very least, but it looks a good bit different. They hold it great, of course. I'm actually switched the Crimson Neo Vipers out, but some very nice detail on that. Of course, as you can see over here, they also come with the retooled Dreadnought gun. Now, I say retooled because when we first got this with Zartan, it was completely black. Now they've made the blade silver, which is counts a lot in the long run, in my personal opinion. Of course, you also get the sword, which has some pretty nice detail on it. Even has a little, right there, has a little S on it, or might be a snake or an S. Yeah, but like I said, this was originally issued with a Snake Eye, so that's where that sword's going to. And of course, they both come with 2 hatchets, or tomahawks, or whatever you want to call these things. And of course, their standard little machete. Now, besides that, let's get a look at the detail on this guy, because he really shines on that. So you can see there's actually a lot of stains on his shoulder and his arm, even down his jeans, and especially on his boots, to make it look like this guy is fighting in a desert environment. So, little details like that, as I've said before, really make the figure shine, in my opinion. I'm really glad that I bought 2 of those with that little, with just that alone. These figures look amazing. So the Desert Viper's articulation, of course, is actually a bit hindered. Now, he has these little shoulder pad things on his shoulders, and that prevents his arms from going up any farther than about there, unless you want to rotate them up. Elbow joint's a little sticky, wrist is free, so the arms are a little disappointing. Legs also have a real hard time moving right here. Knee's fine. Of course, double joint at the knee, foot joint. This leg's pretty free moving, actually. So, not a terrible job on articulation, but the arms are a bit disappointing. So, oops. Overall, the Desert Viper is one I was actually looking forward to. I love the design. Once I've got it out and I've seen the minor detail of the sand paint application, I only like this guy more. He comes with a ridiculous amount of accessories. This guy's backpack, oh, there we go. I was about to say his backpack didn't really want to go in, but looks like it was the way I had the vest. Overall, I absolutely love the Desert Viper. For the sheer amount of accessories alone, I recommend buying this. Like I've said before, I'm not much of an army builder, but with the cheap price of these, with the numerous amount of Vipers they're coming out with, I'm becoming an army builder very quickly. This is definitely one you need to focus on. Wave 5 is actually becoming a little bit easier to find. This is a great buy, and this is JTrain997. I'd give these figures a solid 9.5 out of 10, and I'll see you soon, YouTube.